Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Live from the Shop. And I know we're not in the shop right now, but we will be. Uh, I just need to share a couple things with you. I'm in my room and I want to share with some things with you guys before I jump out in the shop because I'm super excited. I don't know if you guys heard the news, but the pinned comment in the chat, the Kubi Thorns designed by AriesEDC are now available on Kubi's website. I'm super excited. Not only they just updated it this morning or sometime, but it's awesome. So I want to share that with you guys before we get started out there in the shop this morning. So good morning, everybody. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and everybody got to see my TNF new from yesterday. It is heartfelt. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's, I'm just giving thanks to all of you guys and hope everybody had a great day. But thank you for everybody. But I have some bunch of stuff I need to cover with you guys before we jump out in the shop and start working because I do have a ton of work to do and I'm hoping to get a bunch of it done. I've already been working this morning, already epoxying some handles. So it's going to be pretty stinking great. So, Rob Feely, good morning to you. Channel member, thank you so much. Projectiles are sharp. Good morning to you. You another channel member. Thank you so much, you guys, for being channel members. Lee popped in, but you have family helping with some projects, so she won't be on. But thank you, Kathleen. Excellent moderator. Marco, what's going on, Marco? Ground fog always pops in. Henry G. So I hope you guys are having a great day and are excited because I'm excited. Super excited. Yesterday, I did post on my Instagram and here on YouTube that the Kubi Thorns, the Thorn, got Aries pistol on the belt today. Awesome. Yeah, that pistol is pretty cool. I remember doing that pistol. That was a custom project. And I apologize right now. I know the camera I'm using is a great quality camera, but I'm going to be jumping out in the shop. It'll be better quality once we get started. So it's snowing there. Wow, it's kind of chilly here this morning too, Robert. It's like in the 50s right now, but it's going to warm up to the 60s. That's awesome. Rory, what's going on? Channel member, thank you so much for popping in. Hey, all, thanks for well wishes laying here on the Lazy Boy. And 5 different day hours. Yeah. All right. So I'm glad everything seems to have gone well, Rory, and hopefully you're on the road to recovery and you'll be back to. Uh, yeah, I saw the pictures on Instagram. Projectiles are sharp. You put the word. She put the crow to work yesterday. That's awesome. That is awesome. It's fun to see that stuff. It's nerve wracking, and I hope they do the job well. But yeah, it's fun. So before we jump on out in the shop, and start working, guys. Kubi released yesterday, and the Thorn. Um, it was kind of crazy. It was coming. I thought the Rock Hoppers would be first, to be honest, and now the Thorns are now available on Goondog. So I just kind of go vertical. Suck for this, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. So the Thorns are all here. Plus, last night they updated it, and there's the black versions. There's the blacked out blade version of the Thorns, which is awesome. We have the full on blacked out version. Come on, that thing is so cool. You got the G10. Let me fix my screen. Go up. Oh, please go up. Do it this way. All right. So we have the blacked out black G10 version. We have this, probably my favorite is blue and black version. that thing. So 14C, and this is micarta, even though in the description it says micata. Which that's just me. And then the brown micarta version as well, which that looks pretty awesome too. I like that they use black hardware for the blacked out blade, which is awesome. And then the regular stonewash, they use the regular super hardware. So they were smart with that. That is awesome. So happy with this, guys. I can't wait to see more pictures, and I can't wait to get a couple in hand. Kubi usually sends me all the variants, or I don't know, they did with the Blue, so we'll see if they do all the variants in the Thorn as well. Come work with me, Small. But gosh, guys, it's so cool. The only issue I'm seeing is they used a pancake sheath instead of it's fairly thick. I think we're good. I think we're still gonna be okay with that. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So you love them? Awesome. Projectiles are sharp. Yeah, they all came out really nice. You have the blacked out version, the blue micarta, the brown micarta. Addicted Blades too. What's going on? Thank you, sir. And so I'm super excited. Super excited. They look really good. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say. We are just looking really good on these. And let me put them back up on the screen. Why did it not? Why are you going to? Come on. No, let's see. There we go. So we have that. The Kubi Thorn is available right now. And if you use, I'll type it in the chat. My name, first last name, 390. That saves you, I think, 10%, 15%, something like that. So if you use that code on Kubi's website, it will save you. Basically, it saves you the shipping costs on that night. So it's $80 and $90 looks like the price of these. The G10 is going to be a little bit cheaper than the micarta, but guys, pretty excited about the Thorns hitting Kubi. So right now, I have 2 production blades out. Uh, 2 production blades out on production right now. We have the Bloom and the Thorn that are both now available. So, man, super excited. That is pretty awesome. Can you guys hear me? Can you? Oh, yeah. I just have everything muted here. All right. Very good. But I don't know, guys. Really excited about this. It's crazy. I woke up yesterday and I saw the stonewashed versions, and then I woke up this morning and saw that they did a blacked out version. I mean, that kind of murdered out one, black on black on black is, yeah, really, really cool. I can't wait to see some more pictures. It looks like they got some good jimping up here on the spine. And that little notch right there, right at the front of the blade for pinch gripping is going to be cool. And God, I don't know. What do you guys think? Sounds better now? Okay. Well, I didn't really do anything. But I don't know. What do you guys think of that? I think they look pretty good. I think they look awesome. I think they turned out awesome. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I really don't know. It's so cool. So freaking cool. But yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to share that right off the bat with you guys and go from there. But I think we're looking pretty good. It looks awesome. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I have the camera set up in the shop because we're going to be jumping out there and working this morning. I've already started working, and I'm already sitting here. Oh no. And I've already glued up one. This is the Wesser. So I've already glued that up. Hey, wait, I'm going to do an experiment. Okay, that didn't work. But I'm about to jump out in the shop and get to work. I did glue up that Wesser, and we're looking good. So I'm going to do that because I'm going to be going out there. All right. Can you hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Let's see. All right. Can you guys hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. Possibly. It says I'm connected. Yes? Okay. Very, very good. All right. I have been already out here working on that Wesser. And what we are doing today is we're going to be working. Thumbs up from Robert. Awesome. Thanks, Robert. We're going to be working on a couple of the other knives, getting them worked on. So I have a Torcido and a Tobico. I've also done the sheath already for the skeletonized spike that's in Deconj. What's going on? So I've already done the sheath for the L-Max spike. So I've been working on the sheath. I got to refine it. It's a little tight, but I got to work on this just a little bit, refine it. It's a little, yeah, it's tight, but this is the L-Max spike. And it turned out pretty cool. I got the sheath. Like I said, I need to refine it a little bit, get it a little, so it's a little tight. So I'm going to have to work on that a little bit. But super crazy, super cool. Check out that pinned comment in the chat because hopefully White Mountain Knives will get that in. But the Kubi has released the Thorn, and the Thorn is my second production blade with Kubi. So hopefully that goes well, and they sell. I have already sold a couple because I got notifications on it, or at least one. But really cool. If you code my name, Scott Halpern 390, we'll save you a couple bucks. So if you do that, that'll be cool. Oh wait, I'm gonna open up my garage door and enjoy weather outside. Yeah, it's cold here, but it's definitely not. I'm down here in Florida, so it's like maybe in the 40s, 50s today, but I have a long sleeve shirt on. How about that? But I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts still. All right, so what are we doing today? We are going to be working on handle scales. I'm going to be prepping all of these for gluing up. This is the Torcido. And then I have the Tobico as well. The Tobico is going to take a little bit longer. Actually, I need to cut up some of this material. But we're going to be doing some of this material with this. We're working with a bunch of GL Hansons and son stuff. And we have copper. So we're going to be doing copper. 50, that's tropical weather here. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're in the Midwest. Yeah, no, we're chilling. I mean, today is a colder day for us, but it's going to warm up to about the 60s today. So Hey, what are you going to do? I know. Everybody's freezing, but not me. We're good. I'm good. So I need to cut up some of this copper, and then we'll get started on our day. Wait a minute. Which way does this go? This way. Go here and there. Draw this out. I need to cut some of this up. But I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Again, if you haven't checked out this week's TNFNU, go make sure you watch that. I do appreciate all of you guys, and my comments were heartfelt. I really mean what I say. And I thank all of you for being a part of this channel, and the growth has been amazing. So again, I really appreciate all of you guys for everything you do for the channel, for me personally, etc. You guys are awesome. So why is this not going in? Copper, careful not to grind too. Oh no, I know. I I have definitely been there. I did. So my first project with copper, I did copper liners, and I did like this copper inlay, or like, and I was grinding, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, where did the copper go? It melted, whoop, gone. So I know very well to be careful with copper. That is for sure. Because one day it's 1 second it's there, 1 second it's not there. I had to learn that the hard way. You are very, 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 very true with that. Yeah, absolutely. I've done that before. Had to learn that the hard way. Oh, well, let's work with copper. It's great. No, it's a pain in the butt. That's what it is. But it's going to look cool. And the reason I'm doing it, this material, it's kind of purple, but it has like all that copper in it. So I'm using copper pins and copper liners. So I've melted a few. Yeah. It doesn't take much. Like, split second, it goes from, yeah, I'm good, to, nope, not good. Not good. I'm gone. So, yeah. Definitely learned that lesson the hard way. It looks good once it's all said and done, but just doing the liners should be okay. I just got to keep it cool, keep it cool, keep it cool. All right, so I'm gonna cut this up a little bit. We'll start on this project. Get this started and going this morning. Why is that? This one's so tight. Copper carbon fiber. No, this is Jill Hansen's and Sons. Some of their material, so it's kind of like a micarta material. I got it in a package deal, so it's, I don't know how else to show you, but it's like micarta or G-carta with copper infused. They got copper like wires just running through it, so it's pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so first step is fix this hole, which is too small. And then go cut some of this out. Yeah, what's going on with that? That's weird. Grind and shape. Oh yeah, no, yeah, wet. Terry, what's going on? 1931 Leatherworks. Easton Zay, hello. There we go. That pin was not. There we go. That's better. Something snagging on that pin. Ta-da. Okay. All right. So I've already roughly cut this stuff. So I'm going to shape it. And then I need to cut the liners up a little bit and then shape that up a little bit. So I'm going to start working, put all my gear on, and get this party started. I want to get these all done and talk to you guys at the same time, but sometimes it's hard to work and talk at the same time, but we're going to have some cool stuff. I need to reach out to you, Decogni, because I want to see if you're interested in being a guest on the Makerspace. I don't remember if I've invited you on or not, but I would like to get you to come on. All right, so how am I going to do this? Let's see. Let's do this first thing. We're going to be over here at the bandsaw. But I might be standing in front of you guys, but all right. Just need to cut this stuff up. This will take literally 2 seconds to do. Laser Ghost Knives, Donnie Bless in the house. What's going on, Donnie? I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to mute this because this is going to get loud. All right, easy peasy. Very easy. All right. So the rest of it will go slow. Keep it cool. But I need to start shaping all of this stuff up. So yeah, here, let's do this all together. How about that? I wish when I went down to the shop that I could get motivated as such as Aries. I come down to the shop and just sit there and look around at everything for a couple hours. Hey, I've already been out here for a little while, actually. I got that other blade all glued up. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that yet. So it takes me, but this is something I enjoy. So I want to come out here. I want to get working. I want to get the day started. And got to get these blades done. Got to get all this done. Of course, now this probably won't fit, but it should. Ta-da. Ta-da. It all fits. How about that? And that's half the battle. That is half the battle. All right. I am going to hit the vacuum. Let me put my mask on. Oh. All right. Get to work. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be that loud. Uh, why is that not picking up? Come on. Oh, all right. I'm trying to connect to my other microphone and it's not wanting to do that. All right. Well, I guess I'm stuck with this microphone. You're putting in the dude work for to. Good time last night, but I couldn't make it the whole time. Passed out. uh, yeah. All right. So I'm just working on these two. This GL Hansen's material moves really well. I'm really happy with the way that this is coming out. I want to do something funky with this handle, with the way that that handle is shaped and the blade. Well, it would be nice if I can get it on camera. Um,
the way that that is shaped, I kind of want something weird here. So I kind of I drew that out where it kind of comes in at a curve. I don't know. Uh, I have to go with that. So we're gonna play with that. I kind of like it. I think that's gonna be kind of cool. So hmm, I wanna commit to this, but I'm having a problem committing to it. I really am having a problem committing to it. Uh, er, Go with your first thought, Scott. Go with your first thought. Go with your first thought. All right, I'm gonna go with my first thought. This is either gonna go bad or good, guys. This is either gonna go really well or not so well. But it's interesting. This is the G Carta, Rag Carta, and I can already see how that's going to be pretty interesting on the edges. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right. Back to work. Stop talking. Back to work. No failures allowed. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Yeah. Okay. Uh, that might work. That might actually work. Um, yeah. I don't care about what you're talking about. Where did I go? I'm right here. What happened? Oh, am I still back? Am I back? All right, so we kind of have that kind of look on the handle. So that'll be interesting. You blacked out, but you're back. Okay. Yeah, I was just messing with the settings. So hopefully you can still hear me. Actually, you should be able to hear me a little bit better now. But yeah, so I'm going to do that shape. Here, let me put this together so you guys can see. But so this is a design called the Torcido, a collaboration project with me and Mr. Cheeto Bandito himself. And I've done some rounded fronts on the handle, but I wanted to do something a little bit different on this one. So I'm going to try to do this little curve thing in the front. See what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like, shall we? Yeah, that's kind of fun. Yeah. That's kind of fun. So, yeah. Obviously, I got to obviously I got to remove a bunch of material, but what do you think of that? That's kind of fun. I think that's fun. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Interesting. Yeah. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to smooth all that out and then I'll do maybe some dipping in here for the sheath, maybe. Do like a little groove in there. But I don't know. I'm playing with it. I'm playing with it. It'll be fun. It's a fun in the hand. Again, this is a Cheeto Bandito help designed blade, but I think that handle shape provides a little bit of interest. A little bit of interest. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. All right. So the next step on that one is I got to smooth the fronts, and then this one. Did I label this? I guess it really doesn't matter. This one with the purple, once it's shaped, it'll look. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the very ugly stage right now. You know, of all people, that's the ugly stage. But once it's shaped and everything's where it needs to be, it'll look cool. Just followed your link on my little cell phone here since the iPad is dead, and your code got me 20% off. Ordered the blue and black version. Well, they call it micarta. It's micarta, but they probably just have a spelling error. It's micarta. But thank you so much, Rory. You're awesome, man. $72 for that. Yeah, my code will save you 20%. So use my code on Kubi's website. The link, so you guys don't, for anybody coming in, my new model, the Thorn, just came out on Kubi, and they have the stonewashed version and they got the blacked out version. The all black is G10, and then they have that one. So blue and the black, my card version. You got two of those? Oh, you just got the one. Okay, cool. Plus the reduced shipping now, as Casey mentioned, with the tariff changes. It's only $10 for shipping now? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that, Rory. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome. Only $10 shipping now? Heck yeah. You guys go pick up a thorn and go pick up a bloom. You got blooms and thorns. Come on. Go get some of my knives. Go get some of my knives. That helps. It helps me out. All right. I'm going to jump here on my little 1x30 because I keep my 1x30 because of this, the disc. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to angle the fronts off on this one. And then I have to smooth it all out by hand. So we'll do that. All right. Let me put my mask back on. Yeah, use my link. Yeah, if you use my link in the description of this video, you use my link and then use that code. Yep. I get all the I get a little kickback on it too. Thank you very much, Rory. You're awesome. That's amazing, Rory. That $35 shipping is what turned a lot of people off to buying the Kubi Bloom when it first came out. So to know that they reduced shipping is amazing because now I can push it and people won't just wait until White Mountain Knives. They'll get one. I'm tempted to go grab one myself and using my code, but we'll see. All right, so I got that angled. So now I'm going to hand sand the rest, make them look pretty, as well as the other ones, and then these two will be ready to be glued up, which is awesome. So I'm going to move you guys. Uh, the sun is killing me right now, but we're going to be right here. You just took your second nap, oxy nap. Oh boy. Be careful on that stuff, Rory. That stuff is not fun to play with, man. Luckily for me, all that pain medicine makes me sick. So I could never be hooked on pain meds because it just makes me sick. I can't do pain meds, that's for sure. Man, that was the best, one of the best news I've heard all day. No more crazy shipping on the Kubi stuff. I'll definitely be pushing that on Sunday's live stream. Make it pretty. Yeah, I'll make it pretty. I do my best anyway. Not as pretty as what you do, Donnie, but I definitely try my best. I definitely try my best. I dated a girl that was fully hooked. Yeah, I've met a lot of people that are fully hooked on it. It's not a good deal, man. Not a good deal. Not a good deal. That stuff always just makes me sick. Like, and I'd rather be in pain than feel like I'm gonna throw up. Yep. Our friend Casey mentioned due to shipping charges, the tariff changes yesterday and a live. Oh, that's awesome. So this happened yesterday. Okay, I don't feel stupid then. Probably for the better. It makes you sick. Yeah, I don't like that stuff anyway. If I don't need to take a medicine, I won't take it. Like, I just don't like medicine at all. I don't even like taking like Tylenol. I mean, I'm in constant pain, but I don't even like taking like Tylenol or anything like that. Rory, did you just drink all my coffee? I swear it was just full. At least Robo's not here. You can't blame him. I think I may need a second cup. Now that you mention it, I think I need more. I don't like taking meds either. Yeah, I don't like taking anything, Donnie. Wasn't sure if it would work with you also, but I tried it. Added the cart, saw it was only $10 now. So total ordered with your discount was $82. $82 for a thorn, guys. Come on. Go grab a thorn. Use my code Scott Halpern 390. Um, yeah, it's awesome. B&A's here. Yeah, B&A, what's going on? Tripped your turkey hangover. Tryptophan. I did not have a big Yep. What's up, BNA? Did you see the Kubi Thorn? The Kubi Thorn EDC fixed blade, guys. The new AriesEDC designed, even though they have my name, Scott Halpern designed, Kubi Thorn. So we had ribeye and lasagna. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It was only my wife and I and my stepdaughter. So we just had turkey breast. Publix had just turkey breasts on sale. So we just got a breast, cooked that up, did the typical fare, but we will now have leftovers for like this whole weekend. There's only 3 of us. Oh, this material is interesting. That's for sure. So, so check this out, guys. Look at that. So it's like purple with the copper in it, and then I did the copper liners. It's looking pretty awesome. We had, come on, tell us what does 390. I have no idea. Kubi just gave me that number. I don't know what that means. I need to reach out and see if they'll just make it as AriesEDC. Black Friday is a sham. Ain't nothing cheap. No. No. Black Friday is a scam. Ain't that the way of the world? Never shopped on Black Friday. Yeah, I've never been a big Black Friday. Unless there was some. Remember the days where people lined up at like the superstores and were like getting into fights and trampling people and everything else? And then Amazon came along and killed everything. I remember driving around on Thanksgiving and seeing people camped out in front of like the big box stores. Just ridiculous. Just to get a deal on a TV. My fiance and her neighbor left the house at 4:45 to shop. That's ridiculous. It still happens? Oh my god. Yeah, Donnie's not a consumer. Turkey dinner will be today. If I can make it to the garage with all the snow, I'll pick up a young 7-pound turkey for my local. That's awesome. Kelly's Mishmash! Kelly! Kelly, did you see the news? Did you see? Did you see? I'm excited. Just a little bit. Could be thorns. are now available. Kubi Thorns, and only $10 shipping. So use my code, use my links. There's a link in the description of this video. There's one linked at the top, but I think that was just a regular link. But use my link in the description, and my first and last name, Scott Halpern 390, saves you 20%. I think it's like it ends up being, I forgot what Rory said, 80 something dollars. You can go pick up a thorn. Pick up a thorn. It's awesome. I had to search when I was in the hospital for AriesEDC, and that doesn't come up either on Kubi's website. Yeah, I don't know why Kubi insists on just my first and last name, which, whatever, it's fine. I'd rather it be AriesEDC, but for their knife designer link page, it does have your picture face, however. Yeah, I know. I had to send that in. I had to send that in. Don't mind. I don't want to bring you guys too close here because, number one, you won't be able to see it. Number two, the sun is here. So. Yeah, this is going to look pretty cool. This is going to look pretty stinking cool. I just don't know how far I want to take this. Lake effect snow warning. Got to go fix my snowmobile before I get caught. Yeah, don't get caught with your pants down. Yeah, this is cleaning up pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Ugh. Jeez. Here. How about that? That looks pretty cool, right? I don't know where to go with this, though. I don't know if I should. So normally with my Carta, I usually go to 200, 220. I think I might go to 4 just to see what that looks like. But that's 220 right there. You're impatiently waiting for the snow? Oh, Johnny likes the snow, huh? No thanks. I am patiently waiting for this weather right here. I love this. When it gets like in the 50s. As long as that sun comes out, I'm happy. I like 220 for carbon fiber. but never really works with my Carta. Yeah, I mean, based on what you do. So I like to go about 220 with your micartas, and then just clean it up with like acetone, and then wax it. I put a little uh, linseed oil on it. It really makes it pop. If you hang out, I'll show you a finished product I did with the burlap micarta. But this is like GL Hansen stuff, and it has all that copper in there, and I kind of want to make it a little bit shinier. So we'll see how it goes. Snow is great. Best driving of the year. Steer with the throttle. I've never had to deal with that, so I can't relate whatsoever. Ugh. Driving in the snow is fine in the daylight. Yeah, I couldn't tell you guys anything about that. I've never had to experience it. I'll take your guys' word for it. Oh, no, that's not good. I can't grip it. I can't grip it. I'm in the boondocks. Better have some good tires. DC, nah, nighttime is better. Less folks out. More room to hoon. Oh, that's why he just wants to go crazy. He just wants to go have some fun. That's what's going on. I see. I see what's going on here. All right, let's see how this all pieces together. Give you guys an idea of what this is going to look like. Should be pretty cool. If my vision works out the way that I want it to. It should be pretty awesome. There's that. Moment of truth with this. Get that part in. That part in. Put this on. Look at that. It actually went on. Gotta have summer and winter sets. I've never had to deal with this. This is like you're speaking a different language to me right now, Tommy. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be pretty stinking cool. With the copper and the copper in the handle. That'd be pretty fun. Used to have an Audi wagon with good snow. Well, yeah. And don't they have the basically four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive deal? Isn't that the big thing with Audis? Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a cool handle. All right, I like the way that is turning out. We're looking pretty good. Now let's do this one. Let's do this one. The experimental Audi wagons. Audi waggies are rad. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I'll bang my head on that. This should be interesting. You have that little vise in a babe. It definitely struggles with some of the stuff I need. Yeah, I mean it's a lightweight work vise. It's not meant for heavy work. So if you're doing heavy work, yeah, it's not gonna be great. But I probably need a big bench vise, like Donnie said. But I don't have any room. But for like just like this kind of stuff, it's not going anywhere. But if you're trying to hammer on it or do anything major, try to do some wrenching on it, it's definitely not going to be the right vice for that kind of work. I don't know what I want to do. So I'm kind of struggling at this point because if I do this, I don't know where the retention is going to be on the sheath. So I kind of want to put something in there. I don't want to go crazy though. Jeep Cherokee with 4.0 is a legendary brick. I had one, sold it for no reason. I regretted it. Yeah, I had a Wrangler. I love that Jeep. I had a Jeep Wrangler, and I love that thing. I'm afraid to do this. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I don't know how my sheath is going to work. Clip it in there. Never got stuck in that Jeep. I like my little suction cup articulating vise. Works great for me for light work, especially holding the knife. Well, yeah, doing light work, they're great. Trying to clamp my chainsaw in that vise. Yeah, no, I don't think trying to put a chainsaw in something like this is going to work out really well. Yeah, I mean, for small jobs like what I do, it's perfect. It's great. But for like big jobs like that, no, you need to get a nice big bench vise. I'm torn right now, guys. I'm really torn what I want to do. Really torn. Trying, yeah, it's called articulating though. Oh, I gotta keep. I'm just gonna keep pressing on. Keep pressing on. Oh no. There we go. Keep pressing on. T-shirt weather looks great. Snowing sideways here. Now it's bright and sunny here. Bright and sunny in the 50s. I'm actually getting warm in the sun. It's got pretty cool. Just rainy and cold here. I like it. Oh man, see, I don't like it like that. 62 all year would be my paradise. Yeah. Nah, me too, DNA. As long as that sun is out, 62 and sunny, heck yeah. Bring it. Let's go. Like rainy and cold is the worst. I do not like rainy and cold. That is for sure. Perfect hoodie weather, no sweating. Yeah, no, you don't like the sweat. Love the guys here who wear shorts all winter and refuse to put pants on. Like, dude, really? It's 12 degrees. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I have my shorts on, but it's so cold here that I'm sweating. My body is sweating, shivering, trying to stay warm. Yeah, I don't understand that. As if just put pants on. You know you're cold. No matter what you say, walk around and go, yeah, no, I'm fine. This is so warm. Oh. It's like you know you're cold. Just go put some pants on. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting stuff. This rag carta. Gonna be pretty. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You're wearing fleece lined jeans. I'm too skinny to make my own heat. uh yeah, that's a bit weird. Bit odd. Alright. This stuff is gonna be cool. When I oil these, they are going to pop. That is for sure. I can just tell by the way this stuff just soaks up that magic fluid that I have. I'm going with it. I'm going to just go with it, and then the sheath I'll deal with when I get to the sheath. This might be a mistake, but yeah, once that's all shaped up and stuff, that's going to be kind of cool. Why is that not going in? All this stuff. There we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. So that's kind of a cool profile. Ding-ding. I always plan to get some fleece line, but I just throw on the the bibs. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Once this is all shaped and everything else, that's going to be kind of fun. Yeah. I'll dig that out. It's going to look a little different down here, but it'll be cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. That'll be cool. That's going to be fun. Hey, thanks, Donnie. So this is the Cheeto Bandito Torcido. Cheeto Bandito designed Torcido. Cool. That one's going to be fun. All right. Excellent. So I think we can get these. Yeah, Cheeto is awesome. Got an interesting shape. Cheeto, he's in the chat. He's designed a couple things, but he sent me the history on this is he sent me this design, and I've done a couple of them only for him. Let me take the handles off so you can see kind of the real profile of this. But so it's kind of a really unique design. He sent it to me, and I kind of liked it. So it's gonna be fun. It's kind of that shilling blade shape, and so polished hand satin finish. This is Nitro V, and it kind of had this finish on the steel, and I tried to keep a lot of it so you got the contrast of that. So I think it's going to look cool with this rag carta, GL Hansen's and Sons. Um, I guess it's rag carta. They use all the rags and different colors, so it's going to have little greens and blues. So yeah, you have the Serrano, right? The Serrano, is that what it was called? That thing was killer. I got the chance to hold that thing. That thing was pretty cool. That thing was pretty awesome. I've made design for his. Yeah, he does have some cool designs. He sent me that one, and yeah, just this one. He has a couple of my knives. The Rag Carta. Yeah, the Rag Carta is cool. Yep, Serrano. Yep. Yeah, I got a chance to handle that one. That thing was awesome, Donnie. But all right, so these two are now ready to be glued up. So I've been having issues with my resin, so my epoxy is all messed up. But I gotta go glue these up. And I have another, oh no, well, I can't do that. Hold on. Get some coffee. Coffee time. All right, so we got the Tobiko, which looks like that. So we got the Tobiko, which is gonna have all that, the purple and the copper. It's gonna be fun. And then the plug this and bring you with me. Epoxy? Yeah, I know. You don't like epoxy. You don't like epoxy. My epoxy's been like really thick. Like the last epoxy I got was really thick. I don't know what happened, but you guys sit right there and I'm gonna go in here. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, no you do. I'll put you guys there. Bring you down. Bink. And let me check on this blade. I don't have any place to put stuff because the laptop's here. Watch for snakes. The snakes are over there. The snakes are in these cages over here, and then you got the tarantulas that are right there. So I'm working on some Christmas pretzies. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, you got some really cool stuff going on there, Kelly. Some pretty awesome stuff. You didn't see any snakes in Florida? Well, yeah, I mean, people make it seem like there's all these snakes all over the place. And there really aren't. You got to look pretty hard to find them, actually. Does Kevin Smith and Knives on one of your? Um, what does Kevin Smith and Knives own one of my knives? Not real sure, to be honest. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. All right. Here, this is that one. This is the burlap micarta this is 220 grit. I put some linseed oil, some wicked wax on it, and it looks pretty awesome. Which, by the way, guys, this blade is dropping today on the Etsy store. So this will be available today on the Etsy store. The cardinal clip turned out pretty cool. Got the raptor skin kydex on it, as well as all of the skeletonized stuff is dropping on there. So I thought I heard him say he had got a bloom. He might have one, but he could have bought a production because I have Kubi has the production. So I tell you what, I'm on the laptop here. Let's do present. I'm going to share the screen again. You guys can see this. So we have the Kubi Thorn, which is now available. This is my design made by Kubi. They did a really good job with it. So I think that is pretty awesome. They have the black version. So there's that one. And this is micarta, even though in the description it says micarta. I love some burlap. Yeah, the burlap turned out good. And then there's the brown with the black blade. They also just have the stonewashed versions of all these as well. So I thought yesterday I saw the stonewash version of it, and now they have the blacked out version, which is cool. But I also have the bloom, which you guys know the bloom. So he might have one of these, which are my Kubi bloom. Micarta. Duh, micarta. Yeah, they put micarta instead of micarta, but it's micarta. And so this is when they had the ultim. So now that is my bloom. So maybe that's what he's talking about. He picked up one of these, which are awesome. And it looks good. I tell you what, I'll go back to that. What I want to do is not have two screens going on right now. Do that one. That one's better. Oh, wait, no, you know what? Let's do that one. That one's better. Yeah, that's better. That one's better. Let's do that one. But I want to, let's see. I can't do that from this computer. I have to use that computer over here. Yeah, too many computers. Anyway, I already glued this one up this morning. And it's already dry. So that's awesome. Let me take this off. 5-minute epoxy actually worked. That's possible. That's probably what it was. I don't know if he has one of my customs, but we have this guy with the jute micarta, blue jute micarta. This is a Western. So these are all collaborative designs that I've worked with other people on, and it came good. Hey, Don, what's going on, Don Ray? But make sure you guys are checking out Kubi's website. The thorns are available. If you use code Scott Halpern, HALPERN 390, you'll save 20%. And shipping is only $10 now on Kubi's website. So you don't have the ridiculous $30 shipping. So you could pick up one for a reasonable price instead of everything else. So if you're using my code and everything else, you can pick up a bloom, or you can pick up one of these, the Kubi Thorn, which is now available. Also coming sometime this year will be the Kubi Rockhopper. So I think there'll be three AriesEDC designs coming. So it's going to be pretty awesome. I just found out he lives close to me, probably like 15 minutes. Looking forward to meeting up with him soon. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That is awesome. So, yep, check that out. This one, that one's my that one looks awesome. The full blacked out in G10 looks awesome. Got to go get your button gear. All right, Robert, thanks for popping in. I am going to finish these up, but I wanted to just remind everybody that the Thorns are now available, guys. They're now available. $90. You can pick one up for a lot cheaper with my code. I must not buy more knives at the moment. Plugging your ears. No, no more. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff, sales going on right now. There's some White Mountain Knives has some good stuff. Everybody has all their sales going on. Yeah, I don't know. It's been crazy, but yeah, you have a custom. So now they have the production version is out. Thank you very much, Dawn, by the way, for getting that. But just a reminder today at noon. So in 2 hours, these 3 skeletonized blades are going to hit the Etsy store, as long as as well as the Cardinal clip. These are all going on the Etsy store. So we're going to have 2 mini gargoyles. So you're going to have 2 of these skeletonized blades. This is what they look like. So these are dropping on the Etsy store. And then the naked column is also going to be going there too. So that guy is going to be on the Etsy store as well. So make sure you guys are plugging in, because at noon today, Eastern time, all of those are going to be hitting the store. So hopefully you guys can grab one. If you can't grab one, then you can go to Kubi and buy a Thorn. That's awesome. Use my code, save some money. It'll be awesome. Getting her an alpaca hoodie. Ooh, that's nice. An alpaca hoodie. That's supposed to be really good fur. Really good fur. For keeping everybody warm. Throw that away. Some gloves, because I'm going to be gluing up this handle. Gluing these up. But I'm going to do that after I log off of this. So you love your custom Thorn. Oh, thanks, Don. I'm glad you picked that one up. So that puts you at a, what do you have? You have the bud, the Damascus bud, and the Thorn. I'm trying to remember what everybody has, but yeah, it's awesome. That's awesome. Excellent. I'm glad you like it. Wow, I need to clean up all the epoxy on this thing. But so this is a Wesser, and I can't take the tape off, but turned out pretty good. Now I got to go put this on a diet. This thing got all glued up. And now I need to glue up these 2. The Torcido, we got that one. And we have the Tobiko, which needs to be glued up as well now. And then I can do the handles a little later. Maybe she wants a Kubi Thorn this year. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, there's only one way to find out. You just buy it, and if she doesn't want it, then you can keep it. John Paul, what's going on? How are you? I have the orange-handled Yocto. Oh, you have the orange-handled Yocto too? The Damascus and the Thorn. Yep, that's cool. Yep, I remember. Yep. I remember the orange box Yocto. All right, excellent. Joseph S., what's going on? Hello, hello. Good morning to you. I am getting ready to call this one, guys. I need to get to work and I gotta do this. I'm really excited though, guys, for anybody popping in. Make sure you're checking out that. I'll tell you what, let me switch over to this camera. There. Switch over to that camera so I can do this. And we're going to copy something. And I'm going to do this again. Here we go. Post. So if you follow that link that I just posted, you can go to Kubi. That's my affiliate link. And if you're using code Aries E or no, sorry, use code use code Scott Halpern, my name, 2 T's, HALPERN. I'll type it. Let me just do that. If you use this code, if I can learn how to spell my name, 390. I don't know if you use that, you save 20%. That's on all of Kubi. So if you ever want to buy a Kubi, you can use that code for everything on Kubi. So you can get a discounted rate on blooms. You can get a discounted rate on thorns. But yeah, support your knife community and grab one, Aries. Yep. No pressure. No pressure, but go do it. Thanks, BNA. Thank you very much. But you guys are awesome. I just want to thank you guys. If you saw yesterday's TNFNU, I appreciate each and every one of you. I am very thankful for everybody. I'm very happy to be in this community, be a part of this community, and be a member of. You guys are awesome. We have the best community ever. We all support each other, and it's amazing. And I really appreciate all of your guys' support, watching the live streams, being a part of these, doing that. You guys are awesome. I know already people have purchased thorns, and they've only been out since yesterday, which is awesome. You guys will probably get them before Kubi sends me mine, which would not surprise me at all. But the knife community, yes, John Paul, the knife community is absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. I need to get some water. But you guys are awesome. Maybe I'll see you later today on another live. I don't know if Casey's going live. I don't know if Bees is going later tonight. I don't know, but check your knife tube schedule. Knifetube.com. Scott N kills it on that. And but we'll be doing some really cool stuff. Oh, look who's here. I'm trying, buddy. I am trying. Maybe by next weekend we'll be done, but we'll get there. We're getting there. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I got to get to work. I got to finish these up. But thank you guys so much for all the support. And by the way, go get a thorn. I'm just saying. Go check them out. Kubi thorns are now available. Use my code. Get it all. But thank you guys. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. That choice is always yours. Later.